So we're going to go ahead with the extended energy reading. So we're going to pull 3 cards, and then we're going to also pull a clarifier. First question, what is the root cause of the uncertainty the collective's feeling at this moment? The card is the 7 of Cups. The uncertainty seems to stem from having too many options or too many possibilities, too many choices, which makes it difficult to know what direction to go in and what one to trust.
At the root of this uncertainty is a sense of overwhelm created by multiple possibilities, options, or potential directions. The collective may be feeling pulled in several different ways at once, making it challenging to discern what is real, what is aligned, and what is simply distraction. This card often reflects a period where imagination, fear, hope, and projection can all blur together, creating confusion about the next step. The invitation here is to move beyond illusion and emotional overwhelm by reconnecting with clarity, discernment, and inner truth before making major decisions.
What is the collective being asked to release mentally or emotionally at this time? Okay, so the card pulled was the 8 of Swords. This kind of energy points to like releasing limiting beliefs, self-sabotage, and has the feeling of being trapped by like old patterns of thoughts, old patterns, loops, dynamics that we always repeat.
The collective is being asked to release mental confinement, fear based thinking, and the stories that create a sense of limitation or powerlessness. This card often reflects patterns of overthinking, self doubt, or believing that external circumstances hold more power than they truly do. In many cases, the barriers being experienced are internal, formed through perception, conditioning, or outdated beliefs. The invitation here is to recognize where freedom has always been available once the mind loosens its grip on fear and begins to see new possibilities.
Is the deeper activation behind the new inspiration? Card drawn was the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry, not the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. This energy is like a sudden spark of inspiration or motivation. Your inner drive begins to awaken after like a period of uncertainty and mental heaviness.
This activation represents the reemergence of creative life force energy within the collective. After moving through confusion and mental restriction, there is a natural ignition of inspiration that begins to break through. This is not forced action, but a spontaneous return of clarity, desire, and direction that comes from within. It often feels like a renewed sense of purpose or motivation that cannot be ignored. The energy here is about momentum returning, guided by intuition and inner alignment rather than fear or overthinking.
Okay, so let's pull one final card, but instead of tarot, we're going to pull from the Oracle deck. What is the key message that the collective needs to fully integrate this shift? So the Oracle card that was pulled was Trust the Unfolding. So this is all about trusting the process. Even when you can't see the outcome, even when things aren't fully clear yet, it's all about allowing clarity to reveal itself over time.
The collective is being guided to release the need for immediate certainty and instead trust the natural unfolding of events. Even when clarity is not fully available, there is an underlying intelligence to the process that is actively guiding each step. This card emphasizes surrender, patience, and faith in timing. What may feel unclear or unresolved is still in motion beneath the surface, aligning in ways that will become more visible with time. The integration here is learning to stay present and grounded while allowing the bigger picture to reveal itself gradually rather than forcing it into immediate understanding.
I've decided I'm going to actually pull another card. We're going to go back to the tarot real quick. What is the collective currently not seeing clearly that would help bring more clarity? What is the collective not seeing? The card pulled was the Tower. So this points that clarity is actually coming through the disruption, through sudden realizations or like the breaking down of the old assumptions rather than gradually understanding. This is good news. The Tower, everyone's having a Tower moment, so this is good.
What the collective may not be fully seeing is that clarity is not necessarily arriving in a calm or linear way right now. Instead, it is coming through moments of disruption, realization, or the collapse of outdated perceptions. The tower represents sudden shifts that break through illusion and force a more honest view of reality. While this can feel intense or destabilizing, its purpose is to clear what was built on uncertainty, fear, or misalignment. The clarity being sought is already in motion, but it is arriving by dismantling what can no longer be sustained, making space for something more truthful and aligned to emerge.